Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you're new here, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back, fam. What's up? You know how we do. Get it, get it, get it. Anyway, I think I shared in my last reading, like, my sun is in Aries in my 10th house, but my chart is ruled by Neptune. So this conjunction of Saturn and Neptune, for me, started yesterday. Saturn holds down my chart with Lord Jesus. I have so many planets in Virgo. It's ridiculous. Like, it's actually factually ridiculous. Sorry, not planets in Virgo, but planets. Y'all know what I'm saying. No, actually, you probably don't, because you might not be an astrologer. Let's just say that this conjunction has already started for me yesterday. So today I woke up on one. Like, seriously, it's just, janky spiritual warfare. I put on my favorite perfume. It's amazing. It's been my favorite perfume for years. If you don't know it, it's La Amaru by Dolce & Gabbana. I love that scent so bad. So it's La Amaru number 6 is actually the lovers. It's this perfume named after a tarot card. Dolce & Gabbana. They're just outstanding. I've been a Dolce fan for years, but anyway, let's get some runes out here. Yeah, I'm drinking hot water. Ceremony season is starting, so if you haven't already, run over to the website, jump on that waiting list. Let's get you sorted out and see if you're prepared for ceremony this year. What else? I feel like, I've got fire circles coming up, fire festivals coming up. I've got live streams coming up, and it's going to be on the website. I'm going to put all of this on the website. So, yeah. And I'm about to open the divine initiation for y'all. I normally open that in the fall, but I may go ahead and open that for you guys like in June. It's a 6-month program, so that would give you, if I open it in June, that would give you the majority of the year to cruise through it, and then let you end in the winter time, which can be really powerful. But I'm still sorting it out with spirit, like when to open that up for you guys, so you have access to that work as well. I think that's it for announcements. Let's look at these runes I got. Awa's death, magic. Inga's fertility, harmony, divine union. Othila, ancestors, and Fehu, wealth and abundance. Said the magical mystery tour. I love Beatles. Somebody said the magical mystery tour is coming to take you away, waiting to take you away, take you today. Do y'all know the Beatles like that? I know I'm a Beatles fanatic. Like every word to every song. The Beatles, the best. These runes are giving life, though, and I appreciate that. One of the last reading we had Berkana as a rune, because these, with Fehu and Inga's alone, that's just like abundance, overflow, outpouring, okay? And then you have Awaz with Othila. This is like receiving an inheritance. It's almost like, so I have this saying I've been saying to people for years. Like, some people, their ancestors die and they leave them money. My ancestors died and they left me magic. And that's what these runes are talking about. It's like receiving an inheritance that's magical. So what does a magical or a spiritual inheritance look like? I think we don't talk about this enough. It can look like all the clairs. So some people are clairvoyant. Some people are claircognizant. Some people are clairgustient. Some people are clairaudient, right? Clairsentient. Well, an overflow of a spiritual inheritance will look like having all the clairs, being a psychic and a medium. And if you don't know the difference, you guys, you can look this up. You can get on Google and look up what's the difference between a psychic and a medium. And Google AI will tell you. But this is like, this would be like, y'all, do y'all remember Master P, No Limit Soldiers? How old are y'all? I don't even know. Okay, so Master P, No Limit Soldiers, y'all got to go all the way back in the day if you don't know that one. But this is like the spiritual version of a No Limit Soldier. That's what this is, okay? Let me get a theme out here. That's what these rooms are talking about. Like, somebody is a spiritual No Limit Soldier. Spiritual OG, spiritual gangster, however you want to put it. But this is like, this is a little bit different than just a gangsta or an OG. This would be like the Dom, like the spiritual Don, like Don of a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of people y'all come from? Y'all know my people. Anyway, I come from a matriarchy. On both sides of my family, it was my grandmothers who ran the show. They owned the land, they had the money, they did the things, okay? And yeah. I think Aunt Bet was the oldest on my dad's side, and Aunt Sarah was the oldest on my mom's side. But yeah, like, this is like a spiritual dawn. This is like somebody is somebody, I'm hearing echelon. Somebody's in the top echelon of the spirit realm, of the spirit world. And this is their inheritance. Like if a monarch dies here in the 3D realm and they leave all their property, their titles, whatever, to their offspring, that includes the crown, the estates. I'm thinking of the Queen of England, right? Balmoral estate, like over in Scotland. Like, so when she died, she left her people stuff, unfortunately, around the world, right? So her progeny inherited all of that stuff. The titles, the land, the money, the jewels, the crown, they got all that. This is somebody inheriting that type of shit, but on the spirit side. So a spiritual crown, a throne, estates, properties, money. Like, that's what this is in the rooms, okay? There we go. That made sense. Y'all got that. The Hierophant. Yeah. Yep. That's what, see, okay, so see that symbol? And as a reminder, in original tarot, the Hierophant was symbolic of the Pope, because back then the Pope was like the highest spiritual authority. And the Pope, little history lesson here, the Pope was thought, and some people still believe, you know, yo no soy católico, okay, I'm not Catholic, okay, but lots of people are, all right. For some people then and now, the Pope is like the echelon of spirituality. Like, this is the guy who talks to God, and so when he talked to you, it's like talking to God. That's what this Hierophant card represents. It represents an energy, an archetype of someone who's so close to God that when they talk, it's like talking to God. The counterpart for the Hierophant is the High Priestess. Okay, so this would be the masculine energy, and the High Priestess would be the feminine energy. The High Priestess card specifically is someone who talks to God and is moving in that, like, from that direct connection to source. That's, they know, they move. The Hierophant is someone who's connected to source, but is communicating, disseminating that information specifically, okay, to the public, The High Priestess may be hired by a private party to do some work, but the Hierophant is typically, again, like the Pope, typically on stage delivering these words from from source to the public. Okay, so that's what this is. So this, look, it's like somebody, oh Lord, all those cards fell down. Oh geez, well, I'll get those later. So it's like somebody, part of somebody's inheritance is to not only be the spiritual Don, but to also have authority in this realm because of their spiritual status and clearance. I'm hearing clearance. That makes sense, because there's some things that even in the spirit realm only certain people can know. Okay, so now this inheritance is including divine knowledge that not everybody else has. The Magician. It's time to create the life that you want for yourself. You have what it takes. Use your intellect, skills, and talent, and get active. Okay. The Hierophant with the Magician is pretty big energy. I mean, I'm going to put it like this. Somebody walking around in this energy could basically do what they want, because they have the sanction of the Most High behind them. So, like, the creator of heaven and the universe is backing their moves. And they have authority in this realm as well. They have the sanction, the ability, the capacity, the authority to speak in this realm as well. So this is somebody basically, you know, the Magician, the Hierophant, like their word is law. And they can call, I'm gonna call it what it is, they can manipulate energy to their benefit. Like, there's no, just the dawn. I don't care who you are, you're not getting past this energy. Yeah. Home. Yeah, this energy is something else. Wow. But somebody inherited this, y'all. I mean, I'm telling you, this is an inheritance right here. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Uh-oh. Okay. Rock bottom. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been scared of rock bottom. I've always been appreciative of a rock bottom. Okay, let me tell you why. Because when you're at rock bottom, you know exactly where the fuck you are. And you know the only direction you can move is up. I've never been upset or scared by a rock bottom. Now, I know people that go crazy trying not to get to the bottom of something, but bitch, that's where you start, okay? I don't know about the rest of you, but when you start at the motherfucking bottom and you get it out the mud, there is nothing that nobody can take from you, tell you, or do to you that you haven't already lived through. Proof of that, okay? My hot water today. I think that might be what I do all day. It's just hot water. Let me get a goddess out here. I'll take one of these. So drop in the comments, how's this Neptune Saturn conjunction treating y'all? I mean, karma's a bitch. Hopefully y'all done cleaned up some karmic debt before this hit y'all's chart. It's gonna be hitting everybody's chart over the next 3 to 7 days. So if you don't feel anything today, don't worry about it. It's coming, baby. Today is the Chinese Lunar New Year, so happy Year of the Fire Horse. Okay. Hera Alliance. Listen. We got 21, 42, 10, and 27 out here. 9, 6, 1, 3. We got 3, 6, 9 out here. And then a 1. 3. Okay. Something's coming together. Something is coming together, but this, I don't know. Uh-oh. Let me get one of these, because with this Magician card out here, it's we don't even know. We don't even know, because I'm picking up on something, but I don't feel like I'm supposed to say it out loud. Something about the words, the word being spoken. The fates. Okay, there's that number 8 out here. So I'm telling you, something's materializing into this realm. When I said something's coming together, but this is something that was predestined. I feel like this is a part of this inheritance. Okay, so you know how I'm talking about this spiritual inheritance a lot. So what I'm talking about is spiritual, right? Like it's showing up as increased psychic abilities and stuff like that, right? You're in short, with the Magician out here, the ability to speak something into existence. That, okay. But with the fates, it's like this is prophecy. Like it's, I don't, y'all. This one, let me get this deck, and then I'm gonna get into some tarot. Hera is the goddess. Hera is so strategic in her movements. with the fates out here, I'm telling you, something was always going to go a certain way. That's the feeling out here, is it's like it may be Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. I'm not gonna hold you. This feels like, I'm not gonna say rigged. I am gonna say what I'm picking up on is it's like the gods chose a champion to represent them. And so, let me use this deck. Yeah, so now it's like all the gods are bestowing all this magical power on this person. It could be you, right? It could be you. You know if this is your message or not. Like, you know, and Hera is very selective. So if you don't have a relationship with you, I'm just telling you, Hera's out here. If you don't know her, then let me get the tarot. Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, gods and goddesses, legions of light, those who walk with me every day. Thank you for taking me as I channel messages for the tribe. Thank you for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know so I can support the tribe as they live, learn, thrive, and grow. As above, so below, and so it is because it is so. Mikael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Poel. Okay. The directions are significant. The points on a compass are significant. Travel, something is moving. There's chariot energy here. There's tower energy here. I'm seeing a wheel turn. It's the chariot tower wheel. I shouldn't just make this whole, because that was from, I don't know how many readings ago, but we're still in that energy. The wheel turns, the tower falls, and the chariot rides. So in that energy, let me get something on. Let's see what we got. Knight of Coins. So whatever this is has taken a while. This is one of the slowest moving cards in the tarot. Okay, I talked about a chariot. This nigga right here is slow. But he's slow because he's taking his time. He's studying everything before he makes his move. It's a strategic and cautious slow. It's not procrastination. It's not laziness. This is, I'm going to get it right the first time. So I'm going to look, I'm going to see, I'm going to learn, and then I'm going to move. Page of Coins, that's an opportunity that is lucrative. Okay, it's an opportunity that turns into something that's stable long term. The Page of Coins. Knight of Coins, Page of Coins. Ace of Wands. Damn, this is a lineup right here. This fucking NFL draft. God damn. Ace of Wands is a new beginning, but it's a new beginning bestowed by the divine. It's not just a new beginning. It's a new beginning that is inspired by the divine. So you're divinely inspired to do something new or in a new way with this Ace of Wands, okay? Yeah, right now, it's like somebody sizing up an opportunity to start something that is inevitably going to be successful. But it's like starting off with the Knight of Coins. There is a sizing up. The Knight of Coins is a preparation card. It's not a right now. It's preparing. He's preparing. He's looking ahead. Okay. Whatever is being sized up, though, it's being blessed. This Ace of Wands is here, followed by the page, following the Page of Coins. I mean, this is divinely blessed venture, whatever this Knight of Coins is looking at. Six of Swords. This is going to lead to something peaceful. It's going to lead to, this is a travel card. So there's movement. This is definitely it. Definitely a card moving from choppy water to smooth water. See that? heavy on the moving towards something peaceful. I'm hearing peace and rest, peace and ease. And this will be justice. So this Six of Swords, this, whatever this venture is, because the Page of Coins is a venture, it's an opportunity. Whatever this opportunity is that is divinely inspired, it's literally going to move you into a place of peace, which is justice, which is it's returning and restoring balance to a situation for this to happen. 100 years of Black history this month, y'all. Four of Wands. This is an established, this is a celebration that comes after something has been completed and accomplished and achieved. So in this card, it is a marriage ceremony, but in some cards, it's a graduation ceremony. So again, a celebration after something is achieved. I've got a Black history lesson with my kids after this, so I'm really excited. They're excited too. Oh. Wow. The Two of Cups and the Three of Cups came out together. That's a hell of a... I mean, that's like... This Two of Cups with this Four of Wands, right? Well, first of all, right here, that's a marriage. Okay? When the Four of Wands is clarified by Two of Cups, this is actually a marriage. Somebody getting married out, huh? Love it for you, boo. Three of Cups. That's another celebration card. Like, but this is Three of Cups is celebrating with the people you love about this. So this is like, this is a a big deal. Strength is at the bottom of the deck. So this has been a long time coming. Hangman. A hangman signifies surrender to divine will, putting oneself in divine alignment. Queen of Cups. I love the Queen of Cups energy. So this is water energy. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. In its feminine form, the Queen of Cups is one of the most intuitive people in the tarot deck outside of the High Priestess, okay? The Queen of Cups is also typically someone who has light hair, blonde hair, but beyond that, the Queen of Cups is like soft and nurturing. So definitely soft girl era vibes there. Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an opportunity. So all the knights are movement, right? So this is like a love offer coming towards this Queen of Cups. We have Inga's here. I'm like, this is an interesting love reading, but it's not just love, because Hera's here for alliance. This is a connection that has love, but it's also going to establish something. Back in the day, people got married to join two powerful lineages or two powerful kingdoms or realms, right? That's what this is giving. That's exactly what this is giving. So two people are coming together, but it's the joining of two different lineages. And this puts both lineages back on top. Queen of Coins. Something about this marriage. King of Swords. This is interesting. This marriage changes the lives of both people. I know, but seriously. So one of these people gains materially through this marriage and the other person gains spiritually through this marriage. So it's like if the spiritual Don and a 3D realm financial Don got married, then now the financial Don has spiritual clout And the spiritual dawn has financial clout. Like, that's what this is like. But this is some this didn't happen quickly. This has been a process of vetting. Like, both people had to be vetted. Both people had to be chosen by their lineage and then vetted for this particular union, because it's such a big deal. Because it's establishing, it's restoring something that was established before, but it's restoring it for perpetuity this time. So the people chosen had to be just right. What's up with this Queen of Coins? Death, significant change. What's up with this King of Swords? King of Swords is sitting on the Justice and the Four of Wands. What's up with the King of Swords? Ten of Coins. Somebody can see very clearly. Somebody's discernment on this was top tier. There's so much coming through. I'm gonna try to stick. I'm getting like somebody was in an environment where there was a lot being said, but they chose to look for themselves instead of listen to what everybody was saying. And so they saw something that other people didn't see, and part of what they saw was the opportunity for a Ten of Coins here. So that's why we start with the Knight of Coins, the Page of Coins, and the Ace of Wands. Like, somebody's been looking at something. Somebody's been looking at an opportunity, but the opportunity was actually a union. Somebody has been looking at somebody else. Like, if I get with you, if I marry you, what will that mean for me? What will that mean for you? What will that mean for our families? Right? Very old school behavior. Hierophant. I mean, very traditional way of looking at marriage. I've done so much research into this kind of stuff. But so we only recently started marrying for love. For real, for real. Traditionally, we married for this. We married for stability. We married for longevity of our lineage. We married to make sure that our blood maintained its power as time progressed. This is interesting because there's love here, but there's also power. Here's that Chariot. Heavy water energy, y'all. This took some time, but it's some type of decision. It's the Emperor. It's like this Emperor took his time watching this Queen of Cups. And has determined, like, yeah, this is the direction I want to go in. This is the Ten of Coins. Damn, the High Priestess and the Judgment at the same time. Sheesh. Sheesh Louise. We already talked about the High Priestess a little bit. Judgment is a rebirth, a restoration of power, of energy. This is interesting. It's like this Emperor knows. This Emperor knows that when they marry this Queen of Cups, they understand the transfer that's going to happen. They understand that marrying into the Queen of Cups' lineage is going to put them on spiritually Just like they understand that the Queen of Cups marrying into their lineage is going to put her on financially. Like, they're very clear. She turns into, the Queen of Cups turns into a Queen of Coins in this marriage, and the Emperor becomes a High Priestess in this marriage. This is a good fit. This is somebody did their, and the ancestors, because Athila's out here, so somebody's ancestors did something big. It's a big one right here. Because I'm telling you, this is two different bloodlines becoming one, but everybody benefiting. What's up with this? When 10 of Coins is your judgment, child, everybody gonna eat. 7 of Cups reversed. So there's no confusion about this. I said somebody's got clarity. Like, I don't know, but I do feel like that's part of what was happening in the environment, was a lot of chit chat, a lot of talk. I feel like there was entities trying to create confusion and remove clarity, but it's like things got slowed down so that clarity would remain. Yep, the Magician. Here we go. There we go. Listen, y'all. Look at this 42. Look at this Netcaster. I pulled this card so many times and I haven't really looked at it well, but it looks like, if you look at it, it's a woman who looks like she's in a bridal setup, and it says Netcaster preparations come to fruition. It's heavy Queen of Cups energy, very soft feminine energy, but it's almost like it looks like her dress is the net, but you're not quite sure. She might have wings, you can't really tell. But down here in the corner, it looks like there's a house. So it's like somebody, it's like a bride preparing to get married and move into a house. I'm telling you that. I got this Magician here. This is something that's been intentionally manifested. 10 of Cups. And that 10 of Cups is on the Chariot and the Emperor. This is big. 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction. It's like literally having your dreams come true. That's the 10 of Cups. Manifesting, point blank period. On the Chariot, somebody manifested their dreams coming true. That's what that is. 7 of Wands. 7 after having to defend themselves. Okay. And there's something about that 7 of Wands coming on the Emperor and the High Priestess, like the Emperor. No, Ace of Coins. This is a new beginning. That has everything to do with the physical realm. So this isn't like a new idea. This is a new action that leads to material success. This is that. And the High Priestess and the Death. Yeah, something's changing. No, something has changed. There's something that you do for work that's about to make a lot of money. And it's something you've been doing for a while, but it's like it didn't pop off yet. 4 of Coins. It didn't, can y'all see that? It didn't pop off yet, but it's about to. And I'm telling you, something's about to explode. They're saying viral, but something's about to pop, blow open. Ace of Coins, 4 of Coins, and the 10 of Coins, and the Death. It's something that you've been protecting. Something you've been guarding closely. Is something that you've kept to yourself. Like I don't think anybody knows about this. That's why, like, when I'm like, I guess the energy's like pop out. So it's gonna pop out, and people are like, where the hell did that come from? But it's your 10 of Coins. Five of Cups reverse. This is like coming out of a period of sadness. It is, it can indicate healing. It can indicate letting go of the past. Okay, Five of Cups reversed. I'm telling you, I don't know, man. It's like if somebody thought you was down and out, they was wrong, and they're about to see for themselves that you are not down and out. In the background, it's a lot of gossip in the background that is being proved wrong. That's what's in the background of this reading. Is whatever is happening in these cards is literally in the face of a lot of people talking shit. Okay, so it's not here in the cards, and I appreciate that. It's like what's in the cards is what's real, but what's in the background of my psychic brain is chatter, 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 chatter. Like people whispering, people saying this, that, and the other about this person, that person, but none of that matters to the reality that's out here in these cards. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's some type of sadness that's over. Some type of period of grieving, some period of feeling like you're at a loss, feeling like you have lost, that's over. Like you're literally, it's like literally you're entering your winning season. Can I get final messages? Temperance. Yeah, shit's balancing out for you. Straight up. Cash in, cash out. Cash in, cash out. Yes, yes, yes. Here it is. Page of Swords. Everybody's watching. So I'm telling you, they can... People might not want you to know they watching, but I picked up on it, and now here's the Page of Swords. They watching it, they're talking about it, they're gossiping. Now they don't want you to know that they watching and gossiping so hard. They don't want you to know they're actually a fan, but they's a whole fan out here, okay? A whole fan. Yes. Y'all, all eyes on you. I'm telling you. Get final messages, please. Eight of Cups. Somebody done. I'm telling you, somebody, what? Ooh. It's like the Eight of Cups is like walking away for a better life, walking away for a better opportunity, turning your back on what isn't real to go towards what is real. Somebody's in their whole feelings about it. We don't care. A Knight of Wands. See, I told you we didn't care. Player. There's a player who's heartbroken because they got left behind. The Fool. Well, they played the Fool, didn't they? Yeah. Damn. That Fool card is on the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords. I'm telling you. If somebody thought you were down and out, if somebody thought they did something to sabotage you, if somebody thought that they, whatever, they not thinking it anymore. Like you, with the Fool card out here on the Two of Cups, everybody claro. Everybody claro that you're doing something new. And this new thing you're doing, it looks good. Eight of Coins. You put the work in. Period. The Eight of Coins, you put the work in. I'm telling you, whatever is about to manifest and pop off, you don't put the work in. The Star. Oh no, not the Star touching the Magician and the Temperance. That's what I'm saying. This is the fates. This already, because you did the work. That's weird. It's like somebody, that's weird. Can you imagine? I don't know. I mean, I guess there's weird things in the world. I guess. Look at that Ace of Cups. Check that stuff out. Ace of Cups on the Ten of Cups and the Temperance. See that? You did the work to reap the reward. So it doesn't matter what somebody says about you. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter. You did the work to reap the reward. And that's just period. Like, Page of Wands. And now you're off to the races. I mean, it's like, listen, If you had somebody over here lying about you, talking shit about you, you literally, the way you're moving is proving everything they said wrong. 3 of coins. Shh, people don't want. I mean, you out here getting it. I don't know what else to say. You with you 7 of coins and the Queen of Swords. Damn. It's like people are clamoring to work with you. Everybody wants to work with you. Everybody wants to be where you are, because where you are, things are clear. Things are clear where you are. So whatever you're doing, there's clarity to it. Look at that Queen. Ooh. Something about how you're moving. It's literally like it's so smooth. Hot knife through butter. It's so smooth. I'm telling you, people out here now, they want to come sit next to you. They want to work with you, because where you are, there's no resistance. See, there's no resistance where you at. So people who used to working hard, they're like, well, let's go over there where that Queen of Swords is, because things look like they just flow for that Queen of Swords. Four of Cups reversed. Yeah. Yeah, you on your game. You are on your game. On point. Let me get final messages, please. Empress is at the bottom of the deck. What's up? I gotta get out. Can I get final messages, please? 6 of Wands. I can't even pick the card up. Your time to shine, babe. With the star and the Ace of Cups on that, is finishing out the Temperance, Star, Ace of Cups, little pocket over here. I'm telling you, you are being seen for who you truly are. You're being seen for what you provide, for what you do. The Hermit. Ooh. On the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah. You're prepared. You're prepared for this. For such a time as this. I'm telling you, you prepared for this. And you're about to be put into a place or a position where all your preparation is going to pay off. I'm telling you. Because you're prepared. And I know I keep saying that, but that is so clear. You did the work. Now you reap the results. It doesn't matter who has something to say. While they was busy talking shit, you was doing the work. The analogy I want to come up with is like, imagine that you plant seeds in your garden. And you plant your seeds and you water it and you take care of it, right? Well, your neighbor never sees you plant the seeds. They just see you go outside every day and look at this patch of dirt. So after a while, they start making up that you're a crazy motherfucker. And they start telling all the other neighbors, look at this bitch over here, just out here looking at this dirt, just staring at that patch of dirt. It's been a patch of dirt for years. There's always going to be a patch of dirt. There's nothing going to be there but a patch of dirt. Well, they didn't see you plant the seeds. You see what I'm saying? They just see you out there looking at the dirt, watching your little shit. Listen, if you garden, you know, when your shoots first come out, they're tiny, they're micro. So if you got a neighbor watching you, they can't see them little things. They can't see what you can see. They didn't see you put the seed in, and they don't see the micro shoots coming up. They can't see what you can see. But you give it time. You give it time. By the time your plants are, that big, 1 to 2 inches big, your neighbor can finally see something green, but they still can't see what you can see, which is that's a 2-inch plant. It's hardy. It's going to thrive. Then if you're a legit gardener, you'll start thinning your seedlings at that point. All right. Now your neighbor's going to see you scratching around in the dirt. Why are they scratching around that? That's a dumbass. What the hell are they doing scratching in the dirt? They still can't see what you can see. It's not until that plant is 6 inches tall and is flowering that the neighbor's going to go, oh my God, they planted tomatoes over there. Oh my God, they have broccoli. Oh my God, I didn't know. No, bitch, you didn't know. It wasn't your motherfucking business. And that's what this energy is. You've been somewhere doing the work while somebody been over here talking shit about you, but they couldn't see what the hell you was doing, baby. And now them and everybody is about to see what kind of seeds you planted. That's what this is. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, that's my math teacher used to say. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this emperor clocked the whole thing. I'm telling you. Look at the devil out here. The Hermit and the Devil, I love together. These are my 2 favorite cards to have together. I'm not gonna lie, because it talks about being able to go in, like, being able to go in and do the work around what's been holding you back, doing the shadow work around your fears, being able to sit in, as my colleague used to say, sit in your shit, right? And determine what's holding you back. What are you afraid of? Where are you codependent? Like, what's actually limiting you? Being able to see that, okay? We all have stuff that we're afraid of, limiting beliefs that we still subscribe to that are holding us back. That's what this card represents. It can represent codependency, the fear of getting out there on your own, of being seen. But the Hermit right here, after the Six of Wands, it's like, baby, you did that. You did that work too. What's this one? Four of Swords that tried to come out earlier. You laid something to rest. Those fears that were holding you back got laid to rest. Can I get final messages? Ace of Swords. Clarity and truth prevailing. Point blank period coming out in the Seven of Coins and the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you. The air is so clear where you are. Your shit is so fucking clean and smooth. Seriously, now everybody who was talking shit watching you ride around and get it at this point because you already did the work. When I was a kid in school, I would always finish my work first and then I'd be done and then I had to sit there and wait for other kids to finish. It's that type of vibe. It's like everybody else now, they got to sit down in class, but you already done. You did the work, took the test, passed the class, and now you off to the races. You can go do whatever the hell you want to now, because that's what I'm trying to say. You do what the fuck you want to. Six of Coins. Ooh, wow, look at that. Something is very balanced now. You know what I'm hearing is you're showing up as yourself in every moment. You're showing up authentically in every moment. People can see you for who you are. People really like what they see. When people are around you, they feel like they're being treated fairly. There's something about how you're moving, how you're being, that is very attractive at this time. You also have clarity and are able to discern when you're in a situation that is where the exchange is equal. Okay. That's a huge core principle for me. That's why I have a whole business called the Sacred Exchange, right? The exchange, there ought to be an equal exchange. It's not necessarily the same, right? Some people have this to offer, some people have that to offer, but they still can be exchanged equally, even though we're exchanging different things. And that's what this is with the Queen of Swords right here. Like, you get that. Nine of Coins. Wow. I am serious. Like, you are out here getting it. I'm saying scooping dollars. Scooping dollars out here. Ten of Wands. Something, 20 of Wands indicates a heavy responsibility, something that can be arduous. Page of Cups. A new opportunity in love. It's interesting. It's kind of like give me more on this one, on the Ten of Wands, Page of Cups. Oh, that card went all the way off the rails. Three of Wands. So now it's like you're trying to determine if you want a love opportunity. The Empress. Yeah, you know, this is seeing that you're good on your own. That's interesting because we have the Emperor here who's got his eye on this Queen of Cups, but now we've got this energy of, you know, like I'm actually good on my own. Maybe a relationship is more responsibility than I want. It's like your eye is on the prize. Your eye is on your purpose. So you're not really focused on a relationship. But it's a relationship is focused on you. I mean, somebody's looking at you. You might not be looking at them, but somebody looking at you. Two of Swords, Two of Coins. Somebody looking at you. I'm getting though, whoever you are, like you are not interested in splitting your attention. It's like now that you've got whatever seeds you planted, they're coming up. You're not trying to take your attention off of that now and put it somewhere else. I feel like if somebody came and stood next to you and was like, oh, let me do this with you, you would be fine. But if there's somebody approaching you like, hey, leave that alone and come over here, you would be a no. Like, no, because it took you too long to grow whatever this is that you've been protecting. You're not about to let it go. Nine of Swords. Somebody's coming though. Wheel of Fortune. Coming to change some things. There's some type of offer that's coming in, I'm picking up on, that would change things. But I don't think it's meant to take you away from what you've already started. Eight of Swords. It's going to change how you see something. How you see what you can and can't do. The Lovers. Okay. So listen, somebody's about to come in and change your mind about relationships. Okay? And about this choice, because it's like right now you're at this choice point of, okay, well, I've created what I've created, I like it, I'm gonna run this road, I got this, I don't need nobody else. But there's somebody who's been clocking you, and the energy they're giving off is they're not trying to take you away from what you're doing. They want to, I'm hearing, embolden you in what you're up to. Let me get final messages down here. Two of Wands. There's a lot of twos out here now. That's all the twos. The Two of Cups, Two of Swords, Two of Coins, and the Two of Wands. There's a lot of twos. It's a number 2 year for me numerology wise, so I feel this. But this is, I'm telling you, something's coming together. As I said, something is coming together. And it was fated. And this Two of Wands, like, it's not about, whoever this is coming into your energy, they're not trying to have you choose between them and what you're doing. They want to come in and support what you're doing. Okay, they want to come, they want to help you keep your focus where it is. They're not trying to distract you. I ask my kids all the time, are you helping or distracting? And my kids have to answer whatever one they're doing in the moment, you know. But this person has already asked themselves that question. That's why they've been watching for so long. Like, can I help this person? Or if I come in, will it be a distraction? Okay, and they've determined that they can come in and help. So that's the vibe out here. King of Coins. This is somebody who has it together financially. They're saying that they can come in and help what's going on. Final messages, please. The Tower, seat deck. Will turn. The Tower falls and the Chariot rides. Here's that Tower. I said at the beginning, this Chariot energy is Tower energy, a lot of movement going on. So this Tower is touching this Knight of Swords and this Wheel of Fortune. You do not see this coming. This is somebody coming in your direction fast as fuck, and you don't see this happening. I get it though. You too busy. First of all, you busy doing what you're doing over here. Can I get final messages, please? I lost a card on the floor. I have to get that card. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like you've been through so much. This person's going to take you by surprise. King of Cups. Yeah. This is a great match for you, but you're not used to that. Ooh, let me get this. Yeah, it's gonna take you by surprise because you're not used to anybody matching your vibe. You're used to people talking shit and then lying about it. That's what I heard. Strength, damn. But it hasn't. Stronger by Kanye West. That's what I'm hearing. Hitting the rock bottom card, but it's just made you stronger. Even though you're not used to somebody matching your vibe, what you are used to has made you stronger because it didn't kill you. That's heavy Leo energy. Strength in the sun coming out like that. But there's something about your strength. I'm telling you, people can see you for who you are now. They see you. They see the real you. They see you. So again, people can say whatever they want. They see you. Oh, this is causing some problems though. Woohoo. I don't really care. I'm like, I don't really care who got problems. I really don't. Trying to get final messages out here. Somebody's gonna follow along. So you being who you are. Oh, there we go. 9 of Swords. You being who you are has got somebody up at night. Because you're being who you are, but you're not as you appear, is what I'm hearing. Not as you appear to be. So there's something about you. I'm gonna get these last two, the Sun and the Strength. Okay, there's something about you. You are extremely strong and extremely powerful. With see them right now, Strength. But that's not how you look. You look like this. You look like a Queen of Cups. You look like dainty. You're coming across soft. Like you're coming across very feminine in your energy. And somebody got it motherfucking twisted, because apparently you's a whole beast out here. A whole beast. I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah. There's something about it. And so that's what's so great. You come across as somebody who might be codependent or might need somebody, but you don't. You don't. Y'all, you don't. You don't. And that's what you know. Like that's your choice point. Is you know you don't need anybody. But there's somebody who wants to be in your life. In the meantime, there's been people in the background. I guess they was betting on. I'm hearing betting on. Betting on your destruction. That 5 of Cups reverse is coming back. So it's like people intentionally left you out of stuff because they thought that you needed it. So they thought they left you out of what you needed, it would destroy you, but they didn't know that you never needed it, so you never got destroyed. Ciao. And that's you, a whole Hierophant. This is the reading. I'm gonna leave it here. This was a mess. Well, you doing good. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. You know, if you choose this Emperor or not, that's up to you. That's okay. You do what you do because you got it. Apparently, you got you. Fuck them haters in the background because they out here crying. They pissed. They mad. Whatever they thought was wrong anyway. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations also on keeping whatever it is that you're growing. Like, you've been moving in silence. Like, I'm seriously, people, you got something that's about to pop out. It's about to be like a whole motherfucking palm tree and nobody ever saw you plant the bulb, okay? So that's big ups to you for that. That's amazing, whatever that is. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Turn on your post notifications so the next time I drop a read, it'll show up in your feed. Please drop me a comment, a black heart, if you resonate with this message. If you like the vibe, absolutely subscribe. This reading is timeless. You take what resonates, leave the rest behind for the next person. Okay? Use your discernment. A whole grown adult out here in these spiritual streets. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.